Right, today I'm going to be filming on my GoPro because I think it's going to be very wet. My little Sony will die. I'm in Winnats Pass. I'm going to try and climb up here to get a slightly better view. I'm not planning to go to the top because I want to walk up Winnats Pass itself to get some video. For the minute I'm just going to see if I can get a view from this little bit up here. It's bloody steep. I've seen cyclists going up here. I think it's nearly 20%. Very slowly, mind. Still, this bit's quite steep. I'm more worried about it coming down, to be honest. Right, that's the view towards, I think, Castleford, I think it's called. Oh no, Castleton. That's the view. That's the view towards Castleton. There's a little bit of rain in the air down there. I've just walked up this little steep bit to Winnats Pass. There's the view, which is great from up here. This is the highest point. I'm not planning to go up there. I'm just going to walk along that bit there. It's still bloody steep. I know I can't tell from up here. Just one last look back. I didn't video that way, you idiot. I'm going to have to get my camera out again. So, it's like an Aston Martin, but it's a bit noisy. Anyway, wasn't expecting there to be caves on this bit. Yeah, that's a weird thing to leave in here. Picture. Wondering if that's a cave. I'm not really interested in going in. It's quite slippery and I'm carrying a lot of gear. It started to rain. Oh my! I thought where I climbed was silly. You can't see this. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to freeze and zoom. That's as much as this can zoom in the middle. I don't know how well it'll come out on my little screen. I can't see. But just there, looks to me like an adult and two children climbing up. Now that is A, it's steep, and B, it's wet. Which in my mind makes it slippery. I don't see the point in doing that because there's paths all over the place. I mean, look at how steep this thing is, and it's wet. That's a really stupid place to be. I don't know why people would be climbing up that bit in there, because it's wet and it's slippy. Why would people do that? Right, there's a warning about falling rocks, surrounded by kilo plus blocks, and here is a pet hate. I can't video it. And there's a can of Coke up here and just leaves it. So here's the view after coming around that first bend up the hill. That's really the most spectacular bit. It just goes up to nothing really. Alright, here we have the cyclists. Now these guys are actually going up at quite a pace. Sorry, I was turning on my 4K camera there. They're mad. 3/4 of the way up. Another cave. Again, I'm not going to go in. It's not my thing. Don't know how deep that goes. So I'm near the top. I'm probably the last viewpoint as far as I'm concerned. This would make a great video spot, but you might be able to tell it's raining and my video camera wouldn't survive. There are some people trekking to the top of that, whatever that is. There's a good 20 people on top and a good 30 people climbing it, I can see from here. Right, it's proper rain now, not the little drizzle that we've had for the last 2 hours. Oops. So, excuse the bumpiness, I'm trying to go through a gate. I just now have to try and get to the bottom of this pass without falling on my rear. For some reason I left my waterproof trousers back in London, so I decided this morning, forecast was for a lot of rain, so I decided to get a pair up here. Fortunately I did, because the trousers I had with me would be soaking wet and clinging to my legs. Got these Craig Hopper, don't ask me the brand, the style rather, seem to be working. So the only bit of me is it was a bit warmer earlier, so I'm a little bit sweaty, and my left arm is wet, which might mean there's a leak, which is a bit annoying. And that's to my coat, which is 7 or 8 years old now. I'll review it when I get back to my car. This path was relatively dry when I started. It's partly a little strange. It's really starting to. Right, it's proper rain. I'm not sure how clear this is from the video. See, the valley has disappeared down there. The view of Castleton has disappeared. Just an assessment of my waterproof gear again. I think I've realised why my right sleeve is wet. It's because I do this, so I have my right sleeve pointing upwards, so water gets in.